We'll have a nice little run out round the Midlands. Mega, thank you, mate. If I take 2, that would be brilliant. Thank you. Look, we've even got TMF here. Hiya! Steve's done this on purpose, hasn't he? Because he knew I was bringing the jigsaw. Fancy meeting a boy like you in a lay-by like this.
Dogging.
You may notice that I've been adorned with a vest.
I wouldn't buy a bag of dildos.
Matt and I have just got the bike out the van and we're trying to hide it from everybody. Everyone's going around to get fuel, but nobody's noticed, which they should have got last night. Yeah, we're just waiting on Steve to give us the nod to come round, and then I'll ride the bike round. Assuming she starts. Of course she will. She's never let me down, this baby. You've never let me down. We'll have a nice little run out round the Midlands. We'll have some fun. I do feel nervous. I feel really nervous.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, yeah. Glasses are steaming up. We had plans last night over a few beers. Steve was going to put a drone up, the whole shebang. Yeah, that's all gone to pot this morning. Just get the bike out and get round. Well, here she is. Oh, I love this bike. I love you. Every scratch, every dent, every blemish, every bit of dirt, it's got a wee story to it.
Still here, mate.
She is. 100,000 miles later. In fact, that's the only new bit of plastic, was the tail part to get through the MOT. Oh, which has popped out. Right, let's wait for the phone call. We are go. Alright, let's see if she's going to play ball. Come on. Of course you did. Of course you did. Listen to that engine. Well, look, Matthew's running. Now, folks at home, I hope you've got a good camera angle here. I am trying out the new GoPro Hero 13, which hopefully has a bigger vertical field of view than the Ace Pro. So you should hopefully get a decent view, I'm hoping. Let's see what everyone makes of this. I'm back, baby. GS wankers. She's back. There we go. Now I've got to admit the FI lights come on, but we'll see if it makes it today. But there she is. A promise is a promise. Sit on it if you want to sit on her. Sit on. Feel free. Oh no way! You gotta get a picture of him.
Oh God, she's on the road.
Yes, mate, I know. So chuffed. I just hope she lasts with this FI light. Yeah. I'm hoping it's just a flapper valve, but yeah, I know, yeah. Everyone asking me last night. Cheers, man.
Would he jump in your grave?
I know he would. Yeah, he would, 100%. Okay, helmet cam 360. Sync them up. 1, 2, 3. Right, well, we're here. We're on the clan meet, baby. Look, there's Matthew. There's young Matt on the tractor. Let's see what you mean. That does look low, you know. Oh, you can smell the fuel on this thing. I'll just wait around here, film everybody coming out. It's not a bad turnout at all. So this is the 2024, October 2024 clan meet organised by Mark and Steve. Hopefully everybody will be coming by us in a sec. So that's Steve at the front, Matt on my GS, there's Andy. So I think we've got about 30 or 40 people here. 49 and me 50. Now the keen-eyed amongst you can probably see that FI light is still on. And if you've watched the MOT vid, I might have put that before this actually, but the FI light is still on. So I don't know what's going to happen today. Let's play it by ear. This is the first actual proper ride that I've done on this bike. I haven't had a chance to test ride it. I only got it insured and MOT'd on Wednesday after coming back from the Picos. So there's not been any time to get it properly road tested. So we'll just see what happens today. Matt brought her up in his van. You know, if worst comes to worst, if she does break down, I'll just have to call Matt. Matt will come back here on the GS, pick up his van and come and rescue us, if it comes to it. But hopefully she'll make it. Let's see how we get on. So good to be back on her, it really is. And hopefully you can hear me okay. As I mentioned, the helmet camera is the new GoPro Hero 13. I've not been given it, I bought this myself when it was launched, just to try it out and see. Because I kind of missed the GoPro colouring, and I missed the depth of field you get, not depth of field, the field of vision, the vertical field of vision you get with GoPro. I'd missed that, because it's just a little bit sort of narrower with the Insta Ace Pros. So I thought I'd try this one out. But on that MOT ride, when I had a look at the footage, it was weird. The I don't know, the stabilisation seemed to be doing something to the picture. The picture looked almost jittery. So I wasn't sure what was going on with that. I tell you what, I've always said inline fours were quite sluggish at low revs. This bike feels fast as... I know it's no quicker than the GS, but it just feels rapid. The exhaust sounds amazing. It's a Pipeworks exhaust that's been on since 2011, so it's properly sort of run in now, shall we say. Sounds amazing. And I decatted the bike before I left on the world trip. Been around the world, you know, because I was, well, at the time you couldn't get unleaded petrol in Africa. I think you could in South Africa, like the developed countries, but a lot of places all you could get was the old 4-star leaded, and apparently I was told that will not, your bike won't run if it's got a catalytic converter. It won't run, or it won't run well anyway, on leaded fuel. So I decatted the bike before I left. Just sounds mint, love it. Right, hopefully that's not too windy for you. I'll try and keep my head tilted up to stop the wind rushing in on this mic. I'm loving this. I'm genuinely loving this. Oh, there she goes. Oh, I love it. I need to watch actually, because these are 10-year-old tyres, so I should probably have changed them thinking about it. Probably not the smartest move, smart. This bike is as raw as they come. There's no ABS, there's no traction control, no anti-wheelie, none of that. All this has is a slipper clutch. There's not even a quick shifter or blipper, there's nothing. I love it. Modern bikes, you can be quite brutal on the throttle because they've got all these toys. Not on this one. No, I don't want to get cocky because I've been really nervous about this FI light, to be honest with you. I don't want to let people down, don't want to spoil their day if this conks out. Kind of part of the reason did make a big deal about it coming up, you know, telling people, tried to keep it as a surprise. Just because, well, you never know, do you, you know. I know 100,000 miles, if it's been well looked after, is nothing, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, the bike sat for a long, long period of time. And all, like Ollie and I really did was just change fluids and a couple of the essentials. You know, redid the suspension, the shock, made sure the thing was mechanically okay. But we haven't road tested it. Oh, I missed that. Just doing, you know, you can do clutchless gear changes, and it just acts like a quick shifter if you just time it well. Oh dear. 360's gone down. Stand by. Right, let's sort this out. The mount's coming off. Sorry, mate.
Does it like just keep drifted like?
Yeah, it just dropped straight off.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did it, like hit the road?
No, as in the whole arm just fell down that way, so.
Right.
It's because that had vibrated loose, so it just.
I've got a zip tie if you want to.
Do you have one?
I do have a zip tie.
That would be awesome. Thank you, Mark. Mega, thank you, mate. If I take two, that would be brilliant. Thank you. Right, so think about this smart. I'll go that way.
I need electrical tape. That's what I need to keep in the top box as well.
I've got gaffer tape. Thank you, mate. Okay, so hopefully we'll see how that works. Look, modern technology lets you down. Not the bike, not the beast. Modern technology. So far, I shouldn't have said that. Glasses are all steamed up. I normally wear contacts. Oh. Right. Off with jolly well. Oh, the FI light's gone out. Maybe she just needed a run. Maybe that's all she needs. I'll tell you what, the engine just feels incredible. The brakes feel somewhat spongy compared to the modern ones I'm used to riding. Just having to take this quite ginger, folks, because I just don't know how the bike is at the moment. Not one to push her at all at the moment. Just let her heat up everywhere. Let her get used to having her wheels rolling again. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Thank you. Thank you. I have no idea about the route, so I'm looking out for markers as well. The way these clan weekends work is people just say to me, they just come and go, look, can I organise the next clan meet, or you know, one in summer or something like that. So then it's just a question of they take ownership of it, they figure out the routes and all the stops, they deal with all the logistics, we work out some dates that are mutually clear, and that is it. They give us a meeting point, so they'll just say, right, meet up at this hotel, this is the hotel we're going to be staying at. Meet up there for the Friday night, or if you can't do Friday night, we'll see you Saturday morning, and then off we go. We do the ride during the day. Well, we have some beers and a meal Friday night, do the ride Saturday. Stops are key. If you ever do one of these, folks, stops are key. It's the same philosophy Simon and I use on chicken strips. The idea of regular stops is you want to beat fatigue setting in. So if you're already sore and tired, that's it. You're going to be sore and tired all day. So the key is to get the stops in before you start to feel tired and sore. So we find like an hour and a half, maybe max. That's all you want to be doing, and then just stop, do a quick sort of half hour, 40-minute stop. Have a brew, have a leg stretch, back on the bike, do another hour and a half or so, and you just split that up into the day. So you start the ride, hour and a half later, coffee stop, hour and a half, 2 hours later, lunch, hour and a half, coffee stop, hour and a half, bang, you're at the hotel, end of the day. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it works, really does work. It's a system Si and I use for the tours, and it does well. I know there'll be wallopers out there, won't there? I know you'll be screaming, oh, my GSA, I can do 300 miles on it. Very good, but you know, most people out there can't and don't want to do that sort of mileage in between stops. I tell you what, the old Derby's getting in the way a bit more than it used to. Jeez. Upton Snodsbury. Great names in this part of the world.
Got to get this on camera, don't we, Mark? Matthew, how's the GS, mate?
Compliant is all I can say.
Boring?
No, it's very smooth.
You did
Don't you
actually
dare
say-
be grown up and sensible, come on.
He did actually say he wants a bottle of bleach for the shower later on. To wash his
Man, when I get back to the hotel.
Clean yourself before you get back on your KTM. She'll
Things
know
I do for you lot.
She'll know. Bears, how are you finding that, mate?
It's alright.
It's alright. Look, we've even got TMF here. Hiya!
Is that on? That's on. Helmet cam 360, sync them up 1, 2, 3. Right, we're here at, what's this place called?
Shobden Airfield.
Shobden.
Shobden Airfield.
Shobden Airfield. We're in Shobden Airfield, and we've just had a splosh stop. Very nice it is too. TMF, everyone thought you were coming, mate. There's a plane landing, everyone thought it was you coming to pay us a visit. But apparently you ignored Mark. Mark DM'd you and you ignored him. How dare you? How very dare you? Right, just had to top up, so it's 101,025. I've filled up it. Cheers chaps, thank you very much. Sync them up, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's weird that. About 80 miles. It still had 3 litres left in it though, right enough, but look at this, I've not got a blooming Bemoto on, and we're on roads I've never ridden before. Nationals! I can't put my visor down because it's full of crud. God, there's loads of mulch on the roads. I've no idea where we are, folks. But yeah, the FI light's gone off on the bike. I'm wondering if maybe she just needed a bit of a run through, you know, maybe there's dirty fuel, or the bike's been running beautifully, it really has. It's just been a question of me getting used to riding this bike and, you know, an inline 4 engine again, but it feels like she's got loads of grunt low down, really punchy low down, but then it's a real visceral engine, this. I think visceral's my new word for the time being. I'm using it a lot, apologies if I am. But it's a really engaging engine, this. That scream from the exhaust, oh I love it. I'm feeling it though, God, the back of my neck and the back of my head, oh. Look at this, good work. The old drop-off system working a charm. Beautiful countryside out here, isn't it? I'm hoping you can see there's a lot of dirt coming off the road. And obviously I have no screen to hide behind on this. There's absolutely no way I'm tucking in behind this screen. I was saying to the boys at the coffee stop, I'm going to have to get like a slider for my gut. I'm just resting my stomach on the tank, it's horrible. So what are you thinking of this GoPro then? How's the audio? You can see there I do have the visor peaked open, cracked open just a smidgen. Right, that's with the visor shut. How's the audio now? Does it sound okay? I have to keep cracking it open because my glasses steam up. Roads these. It's amazing, they're absolutely no different in grip compared to what it would be like on the GS. On the GS I'll just plough through all that, whereas on this I feel very nervy. Ooh, interesting aromas coming through there. Oh look. Oh, it's like we're back on the world trip, look. Oh yes, water crossings, you name it. We'll be going up some rock fall soon. Oh, I love the way this engine sounds. Beautiful. It's Piers. It's alright. Oh, indicator offence. Right, he's turning it off. Give him that. Right, this looks like it's going to be fun. I'd say this is a Cali moto route if ever I saw one. Steve's done this on purpose, hasn't he? Because he knew I was bringing a Gixxer. This is just for the Gixxer. Take you back. Remind you of the good old days. I'll bet you there's some choice words being spoken in helmets as we speak.
It's like we're going up a riverbed.
She's like, what the heck are you doing down here? Oh. Thank you. Ooh, where's this? Where are we going? Back end slid out there. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I'd love to do it, but I don't know if I'd have the bottle to actually do it. I bet they're getting a great view of the bikes coming up as well, being up there. Oh man, that does look so cool. Whoa, that's amazing. How is it going so slow? That is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you alright? That'll do. Right, let's go and have a look. How cool is this? And how cool is this? 50 odd bikes we got. It's probably going to be too windy actually. 50 odd bikes there are here today. Cracking effort, great turnout. Enjoying the green laning, lads?
I thought we had a Ricky Vida day out.
It's a Richie Vida tour, yeah.
Is it? I've never been up here.
I think I quite fancy that.
I'll be feet out now.
Think.
How cool is that?
Fancy a bit of that, Ben?
Good day.
A bit of that? I'll give that a go, yeah. Yeah, be alright, yeah.
Yeah, heck of a parachute.
Isn't that your vest?
Alex, you're looking a bit mucky there, mate. What's happened?
Well, Mark from Leeds got in my way and pushed me off the bike.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sound.
Sure?
Yeah, I was alright.
Is the bike alright, more importantly?
The bike was in the hedge, so it didn't even go over, it just stood upright.
Which bike's yours?
GS.
Oh, you're on the GS. What's that?
5 minutes.
5 minute warning. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
You make that look good. Did a quick bit of dronage, filming everyone going over the moors here. We're on our way for lunch now. It's a lovely day, it's a beautiful day. I tell you, this is a much more engaging experience, this. You do feel involved with the bike a lot more, certainly than the GS. Modern bikes just make everything so easy. Are you gonna have a look at that? Oh my god, look at that. This is beautiful. God, it's stunning. That is a stunning view, isn't it? conscious of my speed here, trying to not go hard on the brakes and just ease them on. There's no ABS or anything on this, so if it loses traction it's just going to skid, it's not going to sort itself out. Thank you. Where are we going now? Helmet cam 360, sync 'em up 1, 2, 3. Alright, we just stopped for some grub. I don't know where we are actually, I'll pop it on the screen now. But this is us, got 50 of us. I've topped the beast up again because I've got no idea. I don't know what's going on with the engine in terms of fuel consumption, to be honest. She's smelling quite fuely, so I'm imagining she's running quite rich. That might be, Matt actually pointed that out, that might be what the FI light is. Because it's running rich, it might be dumping too much fuel, and maybe that's what it is. But it feels like it's running fine once it's going. It's a little bit temperamental to start sometimes at the moment. You have to give it quite a bit of throttle to get it to start. So we'll see. We've got about 70 miles still to go today. That's us. You alright? Off we jolly well. Young Matthew on the tractor. That's not very nice, is it? That's not a KTM, Matt. Matt, give it a blip. Oh, sounds horrible, doesn't it? God, that bike needs a damn good wash. Sheesh. Not you, you'll be alright. You don't need a wash. Right, so we just filled up now. It's 101,058 miles. Apparently it's 70 odd miles to the hotel. Let's see if the fuel light comes on. Nationals! I got to admit, when we stopped for lunch there, oh my god, my neck and my legs, the backs of my legs were in tatters. I feel okay now. I don't think it'll take too long to get back bike fit on this thing. I've really enjoyed this. Really have enjoyed being back on the beast. This is the beast. Everyone goes on about KTM's 1290 Super Duke. That's the beast. No. This was the beast a long time before that. It was great to see everyone's face this morning. I came round the corner on the bike. There was loads of people asking me last night in the bar, oh, what's happening with the Jigsaw, you know, blah 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 blah, and sorry, I had to lie to you all, apologies. Well, not everybody. As soon as I saw Rebecca and Al, as soon as they walked into the pub, I had to say hello and then go, I need to tell you something, I've got to tell somebody. I had to let it out to someone, and I know they can keep a secret. Nationals! Ooh, I just thought I'm going to have to get back into the hang of checking chain tensions and lubing the chain. I'll finally be able to use some of that WD-40 chain wax again. They gave me that years ago and I've never used it, never needed it. Don't worry, WD-40, I'll give you plugs, 6 years late. I'll tell you what, this bike really does tickle my danglies. I mean that literally, there's quite a bit of vibration. Ooh. Ooh, we get to mark one next. There we are, let me hear you. Nationals! We're marking. See, we are being useful. Oh, smart. Nice roads, these. A lot of fun. Quite a lot of creek in them at the moment, but you know, it is end of October. It is actually really nice. It's really nice to get back on this. I'm riding along and sort of just daydreaming. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm sort of daydreaming back to previous adventures on this bike. God, we've been through some stuff, haven't we? We have been through some stuff. I wish this bike could talk. It would probably say, Jesus, you put some timber on, get off. But she has a tale to tell. And if she wanted to break down and retire, she's more than earned it. It's been fun, this. Have you enjoyed it? I have. This is lovely, isn't it? The bridge. Okay, helmet cam 360, sync them up 1, 2, 3. We're back on some lovely country roads. Tell you what, it's a firm old ride, this. It's an absolute hoot though to ride, it really is. These tractors wouldn't get, you know, they keep getting in the way, all these tractors. I'm glad they're here because I'd probably get myself in a lot of bother very quickly. I don't think this thing's been above 7,000 revs yet. It's a lovely sweeping road, this. No idea what it is. If I can find out the name of the road, I'll pop it on the screen now. Now in Hertfordshire. We've been all over today. We've been Worcestershire, we've been Wales, Hertfordshire, wherever we just were. Sure we've been somewhere else. Oh yeah. Informative, isn't it? What are you wittering on about, Smart? Listen to that engine. Oh, I love the Gixxer roar. It's beautiful. It's just starting to wake up. Where are we? About 6,000, 7,000 revs? Plenty more. I'd like to do a track day on this, but there's just no way she'd pass the noise test. I wonder if I could get a baffle from Pipeworks. They must still do these. I'll speak to them, maybe they can make one. Oi. Right, you get the gist. Look who's joined us. Hiya! Hiya! Hiya!
Fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting a boy like you in a lay-by like this.
Dogging.
Shh.
I've been doing my own thing and I...
Is that? Yeah. Are you Mark from Leeds?
I certainly am.
Oh my God. Oh, we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
I knew you were on the right. I knew you were on the right, so I went and did my own thing.
Right, helmet cam 360, so come up 1, 2, 3. You may notice that I've been adorned with a vest. I have, the vest of shame. Apparently, remember when I marked a junction, I think I had the cameras rolling. Well, young Matthew here came up behind me and I thought he was the tail end Charlie. Apparently he's not anymore. It's changed. Mark is the tail end Charlie. So, I get a vest. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, we just stopped here at the Malvern Hills at the Tea Hut. Lovely. And now I think we're about 40 odd minutes away from the hotel. Right, and we're off. That's a good looking bike, that. Look at that bike that Matt's on. That's a good looking bike. That's a good looking bike, that. Yeah, Tono wins on the noise, definitely. Sounds amazing, the Tono. Oh, I really need a pee.
That's really warmed my heart that you brought.
Man, I was chuffed. I was well happy to have it with me. Right, we're back, folks. She's got 101,127 miles on the clock. That one's given up. Hang on, let me use this. Technology. Sync them up. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, mate, what was that?
121,000.
101,127. So she's got on her. Didn't let me down today. That FI light is still on, but well, c'est la vie. I think now it's time for a beer and a chat with the peoples. Let's do it.
Unacceptable chicken strips.
Say again?
Unacceptable chicken strips.
Oh mate, I know, yeah. I've been pushing it round corners.
I'm chuffed to bits to have said that.
Oh mate, I'm really glad that we managed to get it on the road in here. Right, now we've got a bit of privacy just up in the room, Premier Inn. I've got to say, I really enjoyed that. I feel like I've been at the gym. I'm at the top of my shoulders and my traps. Blimey. But oh, I loved it. I was riding along there with just the biggest beam on my face. I don't know, it just brought back so many memories riding that bike. Loved it, genuinely, just awesome day. I need to check out and see what that FI light is, but yeah, Steve and Mark, fantastic, mate. I'm gonna see you in the pub in about half an hour anyway, and thank you. But top day, really enjoyable. Right, let's go and meet the rest of the clan, and ooh, it's prize giving. Stand up.
Welcome to the award ceremony for the latest clan ride. I'm going to start with the quote of the night for last night. It was by our very own Bruce Smart.
Oh no.
And his quote was, I wouldn't buy a bag of dildos.
Right then, morning folks. It's the morning after the night before. There's a few reprobates left that all had a heavy night. This is us, we're just all heading home. Time to go home. So, I can't tell you how comfortable that is. I love my Jigsaw, but I'm so glad I'm not riding that. See you later. See you, look after yourself. So we had the night last night, did the usual, bit of food, some beers, wee bit of prize givings.
Right, so the first award goes to...
Peaky Biker, like, subscribe.
So we'll go for Crash Test Dummy. The Michael Flatley Award.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Stone him.
Yeah, you had it on all day. Special mention goes out today for Matt. Because not only has he become Bruce's PA, you're also now GS Wanker for life. I have no idea who these people are, but I'm going to ask them who they think the clan's banner is.
And that was that. I don't like to... I always have these big ideas in my head of, you know, getting around and chatting with people on camera, asking them how they found the weekend, you know, why they joined the clan, what they get from the clan, all this sort of stuff. But you know what? You know, once we're there, people are just enjoying themselves, and I don't want to put that added pressure on them with shoving a camera in their face. So I just don't, I never bother. I just leave it. So, sorry, but you know, it is what it is. The clan has become this nice little community. Richie Vida's got the same sort of thing going on with Wildbad. You know, it's just a nice bunch of people, all similar sort of mindset. Everyone's just out, wants to ride their bike, have some fun. So if you fancy being part of that, head to patreon.com/TeapotOne and we have some fun. So if you fancy it, come along, you're more than welcome. I am now going to sit on this glorious rocket ship armchair and head home. Might just put a little log on the fire. Look at that. Massive thank you to Mark and Steve again for organising all this. Huge thanks to Matt for being the van man and bringing the beast up, and to every single one of you who came along and made it a great weekend it was. Right folks, keep doing your thing, look after those that you love, get on out there whenever you can, but most importantly, live your life. Woo-ha! Done.
Right, I'll blow them out 2 ticks. Entertain yourselves, I'll be there in a second.